This is Miami Central, 95th Street, the Rock Boys. You know about it. 8 state championships, and they're looking for more. Coach Jube Joseph, he's brand new, but not new to the game. We're going to hear from him and also see what's going on with the Rock Boys. It's a hotbed world.
I want to welcome the Miami Central Rockets to the Hope Church of Christ. It's a privilege for you guys to be here. I do serve as assistant pastor here, and as you know, I run Football Hotbed, and this is our first ever media day, and so we really appreciate you, head coach Jube Joseph, and the Rockets for being here, and we appreciate so much the time that you took out, especially on a busy Saturday getting ready for the season. Coach, why don't we start with you, introduce yourself, and then the players introduce yourselves with your name, your class, your position, and then, Coach, we'll go back to you for your opening statement.
Okay, first off, I just wanted to thank you guys for the opportunity and allowing us to be a part of such a great event. My name is Jube Joseph, head coach of Miami Central Rockets football program.
My name is Keywan Jiggins, quarterback, class of 2023.
My name is Dylan Teller, quarterback, class of 2023.
My name is Ruben Bain, DN, class of 2023.
My name is Lamar Seymour, class of 2023, receiver.
My name is Sean Smoke, class of 2023, defensive back.
And, Coach, now to you for your opening statement. The outlook for the Rockets coming off of a state championship, another state championship, kind of losing track. I think it was 3 in a row. So, obviously, as you go to a four-peat, you know, there's a lot of hurdles now. It's not uncommon, but, you know, there are a few more hurdles only that, you know, now you got a really difficult opponent out the gate. I think you're excited about that. And then you have some rivalry games that you have to overcome. But you probably have one of the strongest teams you've had since you've been at Miami Central. What's your outlook for the 22 season?
The outlook for the 22 season is for my kids to be the best version of themselves every time they touch the field, every time they take on the classroom, and every time they actually represent this brand in the community. Our kids have been working very, very hard trying to uphold that standard and that brand that we've worked so hard over the past couple of years to establish within the football world of high school football. And we just look at every game that's in front of us as another opportunity to showcase what we've been working on, you know, and our kids, one thing about us is that we thrive in arduous and adverse situations, and we actually are thrilled to take on the challenges at hand.
With the challenges, Keywan, you being a senior, this is your last opportunity to kind of leave your mark on Dade County. What are you looking forward to most about this upcoming season?
I'll say every game of the season, you know, going in, looking to not only beat our opponents, but destroy them and finish them. We're looking to blow every team out every single game.
With teams like IMG, Ruben, you have a scenario where, you know, this is a team that they go and get the best of the best athletes. You have to show you can have a homegrown team and still be on top and be dominant. You played them a couple of times before. What are you most looking forward to for this opportunity as a senior?
Just to showcase my talents and show how I dominate my opponents day in and day out. But for the most part, for the team to showcase their talents too. We got guys that's been overlooked, so I feel like that game could really show all the people that's outside looking in how we really work and how that local team could be a national powerhouse.
You talk about national power. Dealing with you bring the different element. Even as a backup quarterback, you had a significant role on this team last year. What is your outlook for this year? And I mean, you know, you're a play away. I think this happened to you all when you were on the road in California. What did that do for your mindset, knowing something like that could happen, and you know you could be thrust in the game at any moment?
I mean, every day in practice, I practice like I'm the number one guy. He's next to me. He made sure that I was ready to go no matter what happened. So I feel like I was ready, and I stepped up and did what I had to do.
Lamar, with you, being now in the position of being, the alpha, especially on offense, receiving, everything that you're doing as you matured as an athlete, what are you doing to take your game to the next level as we approach, this last season for you?
I'm just really trying to be a leader because I got the talent, but I can get better. But to do this season, I'm just trying to be a leader because I've been winning, but I just got to be a leader. That's all I've been working on.
And finally, to you, Sean, just defensively, this team is looking for leadership in the defensive backfield. You got a couple of new guys coming over from other schools. If I'm not mistaken, you've been in place. What do you have to establish and tell them about Rocket football and how Coach Joseph likes to run his defense and what they need to be mindful of so you guys can have the success you've been having these past several years?
Okay, we just gotta. When I come this season, I just gotta lead them, show them the right path, show them what Coach Jude taught me all 3 years. I just gotta show them the way.
Coach, with you, you've always been candid and open about, your passion for the Rocket brand. You talk about it being like, a luxury, clothing brand, Gucci. Is it not just sort of the outfit, but just the standard of the work, the hard work that you have to put in? You're very open with just how hard you all work on the board with kids taking tests and running on the track in the rain and different things. Is that a part of the brand as far as like just not even so much the gear, but also just like sort of the mindset?
Right. It's really a metaphor in a sense where, we always say to the kids, and they think it's a joke, but if they really look into the meaning of, I try to teach them to look at the deeper meaning. Don't look at the what, look at the why. And I always tell them no free rings. This ain't for everybody. And especially in a society where.
What does that mean?
No free rings. I mean, it's mandatory here at Miami Central to win a state championship. It's mandatory. That's a standard. When you sign up to be a Miami Central Rocket, that's the expectation. That's a standard. And that's how we built our brand. And when I say no free rings, that means everybody's got to hold their weight. From our custodians at night that cleans the locker room. Thankful for them, to the cafeteria ladies who actually assist us in our pregame meals. It doesn't matter. Everybody, no free rings. You know what I'm saying? You have to work for this, and you just can't just show up and just expect for you to actually reap the benefits. And that's just the fabric of how we built this culture at Miami Central. Everybody asks, why does a Rolex cost so much? And if you look at the production of a Rolex and you look at the details of how they actually put that watch together and how long it takes them to make one watch, that is why that Rolex costs so much. And they look at Miami Central and it's like, well, why do you call yourself such a luxury brand? Well, if you peel back the layers and you peel back the curtain and you see how hard these kids work and you understand their approach to the game and you understand their passion and their tenacity towards being great, and you understand why we say this is a brand. It's like Gucci. You can't buy this everywhere. You have to have a certain amount of money to get this. You have to have a certain amount of work ethic. You have to have a certain amount of investment for you to be able to rock this brand. This ain't for everybody. Everybody's not a winner. But if you're a part of this program, you're a winner for life.
A winner for life, indeed. It's a hotbed world. Thank you so much for being here, gentlemen. We appreciate you for being with Football Hotbed on this afternoon, and we'll take one final photo as we stand up and dismiss, and we appreciate you. Have a wonderful time at Media Day.